What up, everybody? GGP in the house.
We back. We took a break. It's been hectic. I've been moving, still not ready, still not done moving. Got this set up in the last 5 seconds. Got a mic gown for Christmas.
It looks good. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's pink. It's a white and pink. It goes in and out. Here we go. I hear the hail.
You got hail on your side? I just hear thunder. No one's tuned in anyways. We're good.
I hear. I know, right?
How do we share
I
to
hear the hail.
Facebook from here? I'll figure it out.
Okay, I can do that from my phone. Doop, 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 doop. Go, gals.
Oh, I changed our banner. I hope you like it.
What banner?
On YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I was like, you know what? There's only 2 of us. I can fit our pictures on there nice and neatly.
Oh my gosh. Now I want to see it. There we are.
We have a viewer. Or it's probably
we
you.
have like, a viewer.
Or it's you.
Someone is watching. Trying to share it to Facebook.
Who's here? Who's watching? Who's watching us?
Yeah, who's watching? Leave a comment. Let us know. Oh, we got 2. Oh wait, it's probably me. Wait, the viewer was me. Now we have a viewer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now who's watching? Leave a comment. And I'm going to go ahead and share this on Facebook.
I might be able to see the comments this time. So that should be interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to see them properly, but I guess StreamYard updated itself.
Yeah. But yeah, so we had a small hiatus. I was moving. We didn't really announce it. We kind of just like it happened.
Well, we hit Christmas, we hit New Year's, and you know, there was traveling, there was busy moments with the kids for 2 weeks straight.
I know. It's been crazy.
It was definitely a busy time. We put everything on hold, and we're back. We are ready. We're back. We have a storm, so if it cuts out, we're sorry. We're experiencing severe storms here in San Antonio.
Yep. Okay, so share this here.
I don't know who's watching us, but they might have left.
No, well, I'm not on it anymore, so whoever's doing that is still here. Okay.
Well, I don't see anything, so.
Watching from the sidelines. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a 30-second count, and we will be back since it's loading.
Don't go anywhere.
And, don't go anywhere. Keep watching us. We have interesting stuff to talk about.
We do. What up, people? I am Junjun.
And I'm Jennifer Rose. And we're Ghoul Gals Paranormal. We are Ghoul Gals Paranormal. That's it. Junjuns. People
a
are gonna
bunch
end
of
up calling
gens.
us Gen Paranormal. Do you think that'll
That's my
happen? Do
name.
you think people will start calling us
I
Gen
was like, that's
Paranormal?
my name. I worked hard for that.
Jen's Paranormal.
Gens,
I'm
the
excited for that.
Gens Paranormal. Well, that's how people refer to us. Hey, have you talked to the Gens?
Yeah,
We
that's
need
true.
we need to ask the Gens. I was
The
like, yeah,
Gens.
we're up for it. Go ahead, talk to us. We're the Gens.
We are the Gens. You know, I shared this and it didn't share.
It did it. It did not.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can figure something out. I don't know. Cool. Something about user, something platform, blah, blah, blah. It's Yvette. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jennifer Rose. Hi.
You can see the comments. Woo woo.
I read it over here.
Oh, you're watching. Oh, okay.
I need to pay attention. Yeah, okay, there it is. I can finally see the comments on my cell phone. So they did work on something. And you might hear thunder in the background, you might hear hail. We're having severe storms. We're back though, and we'll just get the ball rolling because I don't know who's gonna be watching right now. But it's only been 8 minutes. So we took a break and now we're back. Our first investigation is actually next weekend and we can't wait.
Oh yeah.
It's brand new. It's new. We're gonna be one of the first groups that have gone. I think I don't know how many have gone already, but
I mean, quite. I mean, about a handful. I know.
I think
Southern
it's a
Fright
small
is
handful.
gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dark Side's gone yet. I don't think so. Wait, did they?
I don't think so.
I know
They
John
might be
John
going
and
to.
Jordan went. I mean it's been she's been pretty busy. Luckily, we booked a while ago. So we were one of the first to book. But we have been promoting. Tracy Mays is freaking awesome, and she got a new location. She used to do the Dillon Depot, and the whole. She's one of the people that put on Parapalooza, and pretty sure it was her idea.
Yeah. So for those of you who
But
went to Cleburne,
she does the
yeah.
ghost tours in Cleburne. She's like Cleburne. She does Watson House. So now she's rented this location and she's doing the investigations out of this location. She's still getting it ready, but we're lucky enough to be able to get in there before it's actually like ready. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I had a conversation. Did you see that conversation I had with them or no?
I did not.
Where you weren't here and I had them on. Like we weren't even supposed to have a show. And I had them on and we were talking. We ended up talking about 209 Household well because we were talking about Cleburne and the stuff that I had found, like the connections that I had made at Jimmy's.
Okay.
Remember, I was watching Tracy's YouTube, and I had made some connections from their at that point their most recent investigation at Southern Fried, Tracy and Amy, and it was just like a whole crazy loop. I was very excited about it. But then we started talking about 209 House, and yeah, it's been calling me.
Yeah, so if you want to see anything on the 209 House, Southern Fried Spirits just went. You can find them on Facebook. I believe they have a YouTube.
Yeah.
And they just went barely before us. So we're going this coming weekend. No, not like tomorrow. Next weekend. We'll be there and we'll be in Cleburne. It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be very exciting. I'm excited. I don't think I told you too much, but I have some suspicions, and I don't know how much has been verified yet. So that's gonna be exciting.
Should be.
Did I tell you? I think I did. If I did, I'm
You might have told me some things, but then again, I do forget a lot of other stuff. So who knows?
I have a suspicion that it was used not
Okay.
only as like a brothel, but also as like where they would do
Abortions, right? Is that what you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Then
I
you
was
did
trying to
say.
think of another word for it because YouTube's. Actually, I heard that YouTube's not as sensitive as like Facebook or TikTok or whatever. So, but yeah.
What were we
So,
gonna say? Smortions.
smortions,
Smortions.
smortions. Yeah. So I have a feeling that that's what happened there. And then I had said that without even really getting too much information, and then um so there's some evidence leaning towards that as well. So it's still a mystery, which is what I really like about it. It's a mystery.
Yeah, we're trying to shoot for investigating a big place, or at least, a place that requires us to book or something at least once every other month. And so
Yeah.
far, we've been doing pretty good with booking. we got next weekend, we got to go to Cleburne, and then we have our birthday month. We got something set up for that day too. What?
We're gonna go to Old Park Hotel for our birthday month. So that's exciting.
Yes.
We're gonna go
Yes.
with some members of Southern Fried and then our friend George. So there's only gonna be 7 of us in the entire place. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm really excited to investigate with them.
But more rooms than people. That's
I
exciting.
know we get to pick our own rooms. I know I'm gonna shoot straight upstairs and around the corner because I didn't get that room. I know I want it. I'm gonna get it.
Yes,
Everyone
that's
else,
your room.
whatever. Everyone else can pick a room.
We will establish in the group chat that is your room.
I'm just gonna run up there. I'm like, mine.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Why do you want that room, Jen?
So a few years ago, we were gonna go investigate. One of our old teammates had told us, if we want to go to Old Park Hotel, put in some money. So I did, and like a couple nights before, I had a dream, and I've never been to Old Park Hotel. No idea what it looks like inside. And I had a dream that there was a stairway, and this cowboy was like coaxing me to follow him up the stairs. So I follow him upstairs, and he's at the top of the stairs. And then he looks at me, and he like gestures to come follow him. And he goes around a banister and into the first room that's around the banister. And I was like, well, let me go see if this place has stairs. Let me see if it has a banister. Let me see if it's, if there's rooms on the other side. And there was. I was so excited, and they didn't let me stay there.
Did it look exactly like your dream?
It
Or was
did. It did.
So
It was like straight up the stairs. Banister goes around, and there's like 1, 2, maybe 3 rooms until you hit the first room. And the first room, I just wanted to be in there. I need to go. I need to find out who he was.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's mission number 1, right?
Yes.
And that was like what, 2.5 years ago?
Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah, because
we're in 2024 already. Like we're already.
Yeah, 3.
It's been a while.
It would have been 3 years ago because I didn't go because I was pregnant. But yeah.
Yeah, but there was too many people there that time. I did not like my experience going because it was just a group of people that I didn't know were gonna go. But at least I got to see the stairs.
Yeah.
At least I got to hear the tour going on, and I know what to expect.
Yeah. So you didn't. It had nothing to do with the location. The reason why you didn't like.
No, I wanted to go again. I was like, I was ready. I was like, I need to go again.
We've been wanting to go. We just hear really great things about the location, the owners, Dan and Connie. Like, We've been wanting to go. We just, funds, man. It's
Money.
it's
Yeah,
so,
it
so
like
tight money.
yeah.
So, um, we're excited to go there. I was gonna say something else, man.
I mean, there was a couple experiences that I wish were caught on camera that I did get that weren't
Mhm.
auditory because I had to just nix
Yeah.
all my evidence. There was so much evidence that I just had to throw out because there was too much talking, there was too many people, it was just too much.
So what it was though was there was an event going on. You were
Yeah.
unaware that it was an event that you had paid for as opposed to an investigation,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And I
Because
thought
they
we were
have
going as
events
an
there. They have
investigation.
they have different types. They have different things. They have events. They have like movie nights. So it was more like that than it was meant to be more of like a get together event thing than it was
Yeah.
an investigation. So, but we booked it completely for overnight investigation. So
Yes.
that's gonna be fun.
We have the whole place to ourselves. I think we have like 8 people going.
Yeah,
It's going to be awesome. Some
7.
minimum amount of people, and we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah,
Heck
and I'm
yeah.
excited. The people that are gonna go with us are just very, professional and are like us, where it's like get that evidence as opposed to me open a bag of chips and
What else is
I was
going on?
talking to George the other day. Somebody was opening up, we were investigating, and just like somebody just sitting there, like opening up a bag of chips and eating, like the death stare that I give. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what
Like
is wrong?
it's bad enough you hate the sound of chewing, but during an investigation,
I
just
think at that
crunch,
point, everybody's
crunch.
on board. Everyone's on board with me and with that. Like,
I think so. Yeah, definitely can't have that crunching sound in the background. We all need to be taking a break or something all at once for us to be like, okay,
yeah,
time.
like we eat in investigations, but it's like there's eating time, snack time, break time, or like
Exactly.
snack time. You go somewhere else, like outside in your car.
Like outside,
Or if
far
you're at the
away.
location, the kitchen.
Exactly.
I could have sworn I just saw her move.
So there are objects behind me that were thrust upon me by Jennifer Rose. That seemed like a good word to use.
As I'm moving, gathering all of my creepy / haunted items
She has like
that
a
we had.
big tub looking thing. And she's like, hey, you want these haunted things? I was like, sure.
This box of what was that bucket of creepy
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
Creepy / haunted things. And I already had said that I was like, damn, this doll is creepy. When she's like, oh, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I have her sit in the
Well, I think,
background. If she moves, y'all let us know.
yeah. So I was just like gathering the bucket for you, and then you had made a comment on things that were in the bucket, and I was like, oh yeah. Do you want to take that home?
Yeah, specifically here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you go ahead and tell your background on the doll and why you were like, yeet.
Yeah, so my husband brought her home from an estate sale, and he bought her because she looked like a doll that my husband's sister used to have, his older sister. His older sister is like closer to my mom's age, so like closer to she's in her 50s. I don't want to say like I don't want to be wrong and like over exaggerate. My mom is in her 60s, but his sister I believe is still in her 50s. So she had that doll, and so he bought it thinking, "Oh, cool." And we have a 2-year-old. She's in the yellow dress. And she just made me feel uneasy when he brought her. Usually he's good at deciphering things, but I think he was shadowed by the fact that, oh, it's so cool because it's a doll that my sister used to have, and it looks like the exact same doll. Um, but yeah, I felt uneasy with her, and then my daughter started playing with her, but she would gesture to the doll like, "Come on, let's go." But she will grab her dolls and be like, "Let's go," and she'll hold their hand and like, "Let's go." But with this doll, for some reason, she expected the doll to just
Get
follow
up, follow.
without any without any help. So my husband started noticing things like that, and then we would hear humming, like a little girl humming in the house. Um, just creepy things. Things would fall down. She would fall down, and so we ended up just putting her in the garage and apologizing. But we had to put her in the garage, and then so when we were moving, I went ahead and gave it to them, like I do all my other haunted, creepy items. Like I hand them over to Jen so she can, and she'll investigate them and see, ask them what their name is, see if we get any EMF hits on it, and she investigates these items at her
Yeah,
house.
definitely the first day. That's what I brought her doll. I was like, K2, pulled it out. I just
Yeah,
started slowly like going through each one, and then I got a hit when I was like between two dolls, and I was like, I already know which one it is. And I was like, let me
yeah,
ask
and
Jennifer Rozo.
and I didn't tell you anything. I just said, "Here's this
Here's creepy shit.
great bucket full of creepy shit.
Yeah,
It's for
that's.
you. Merry Christmas."
I was like, okay. But there's some pretty cool stuff. I mean, some old antique toys and stuff like that, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I
those
like
I
them.
bought at an antique store in Bernie, the toys. I just thought they were really cool, and I thought they would be great to use, as trigger items or something.
Yeah, I definitely like them. They would
And
make good trigger objects, especially in
right,
some old places. Maybe we'll go take them to Old Park.
let's do it. Because I mean, they're very old. They're metal.
Yeah, they're like tin type
Yeah,
toys.
and they move. So
Look,
move the toy. It'd be cool if it just starts moving. They're not motion censored, nothing fancy like that. I wonder if you could make it like put a motion, like make it
oh
motion
yeah, I
censored.
think so.
Do it. I'm dying for like something that's like a trigger item that's motion censored that I don't know. I always see those music boxes and I'm always like, I want one. And then I go to buy it and it's like $500 and I'm like, no, I don't. Then every time
No, you
somebody
don't.
else pulls up with one, I'm like, ooh, can I play with it? And then it goes off and I'm like, oh. But I always go to buy it, I put it in my cart, and then I'm like checking out and I'm like, can't do it.
And
I'm so
it just
cheap.
sits there. We're
I'm so
not
cheap.
cheap. It's just expensive. I mean, that's a lot of money to just put down.
I mean, you've
Like,
thrown down on some items there.
yeah, but man, oh man, do I like get weary of people borrowing it. I'm like, so we got 4 people. I can actually see the comments now, guys. So feel free to comment if you are here. I think I can see them. It would appear that I can see them. Maybe.
Vanessa messaged us and she said, which one of you helped with my brother? I believe that was you, right?
In the chats, in the
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like in messaging.
Yeah.
I was
I was
Jen
one.
Jen.
Jen. Oh, we're gonna try to sign up for Psychic Spirit Fest. It is in, is it March? March.
Yes.
It's in March. There's supposed to be the Ed and Lorraine museum thing going on too. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. You do have to
Yeah.
buy a ticket. You do have to buy a ticket. You gotta make sure that that's your ticket in.
In addition to the Warrens occult, I'm reading. I did like when he said that it came up. The Warrens Occult Museum comes to Psychic and Spirit Fest May 18th, 2024. In addition to the Warrens Occult Museum, we'll have psychics, mediums, vendors, and gallery readings. This
There
year
you
we will
go.
be vendors.
Yes. We're gonna be there. We'll be at our booth. We'll probably be stuck at our booth for the whole thing.
Right? I mean, well, and that comes into where it's like, well, do we want to vend or do we want to just enjoy it, right? But we also love the experience of vending because people do come to our booth and they do talk to us and they know where to find us and they buy things and we use that to help fund ourselves for the rest of the year. So we use Psychic and we don't use Psychic and Spirit Fest and Paranormal Fest help us fund the investigations for the year. So it's very important and near and dear to our hearts. Those events and the Curious Twins. So
yeah, because that's how we get our money. That's how we save. That's how we get to go places. You know, it's all us.
Because it's expensive.
It's too expensive sometimes.
This is not a cheap life. People will be like, "Can I join the team?" I'm like, "I don't want to. You don't want to.
Don't do it."
It's a very deep hole. It's a very deep hole. But yes, Scarlet Rose, we can't wait to see you. I'm so glad you already have your tickets. I know Dark Side's going. They bought their tickets already. And they're going. What? They're not vending. They're going to go.
Mingle?
We're trying to get to go. We're trying to get Tracy to go. We're trying to get everybody to go.
Yes. This time, y'all come to us. Y'all come to San Antonio.
So we're the Warrens Occult Museum, right? So you got to buy your tickets to get into Psychic and Spirit Fest. And then, so the Warrens Occult Museum will be set up inside Victoria's Black Swan Inn. That's awesome. Offering a self-guided tour through Ed and Lorraine Warren's collection of haunted artifacts. We are beyond excited to bring this event to San Antonio. In order to access the museum, one has to have a ticket to Psychic and Spirit Fest and purchase an add-on ticket to the museum, which is $45.
So you need to buy your ticket and your add-on ticket for the museum.
Add-on ticket for $45. So you got to have Psychic and Spirit Fest tickets and the add-on ticket. You can't just buy the ticket for the museum and not for, like, it's kind of hard to get to the house when you can't get past the gate. So you got to get past the gate and then you got to, but it's definitely a lot to experience. They make sure that it's worth it. There's there's vendors everywhere, but there's not only vendors, there's also people who do podcasts. You can see your favorite, local podcast people. Investigators are going to be everywhere. There's not just whoever's on the stage, but I know there'll be some mediums that are going to be speaking and that are going to have spots. So that's interesting. Like if you've ever done sat in the crowd and talked to some mediums, some of them are going to be answering questions, but there's going to be some that are going to be able to try to do crowd readings. Yay! Amy said she thinks
Amy's going. Yeah.
Hello.
What up, girly?
We're beautiful sisters. I want to keep that up. Actually, do you see the cute little ghosts?
Try to get your tickets as fast as you can. They always sell out. Always.
They sell out, but they always will still sell some at the door. But they are significantly more at the door than if you just buy them right now.
I think it's your add-on ticket that you need to try to get it now. Your museum ticket. Yeah. It's like now.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's going to be a limit or anything like that. Oh, limited tickets available. So yeah, definitely if you want to see the Warrens Occult Museum, we have new speakers that we will be announcing soon as well. Cool.
Awesome. So we got the 209 house in Cleburne next weekend. We have Psychic Spirit Fest that y'all get to meet and greet us and buy some stuff from us that we make ourselves, which is awesome. We have the Old Park Hotel coming up. What else? We have something coming up that's big.
We're gonna go to.
Why am I spacing it? Because I've been so excited like forever.
Oh, we've been invited to go to Myrtle's plantation
There you go.
in June, right?
Yes.
Right? April, May, June. Yeah. Because I was like, that's perfect because that's when we were thinking about going.
It is when
Scarlet
we're
Rose
thinking
comes
about
from Galveston, just back to Scarlet. She comes from Galveston. I love that she comes from Galveston because I love to go to Galveston. And she comes from Galveston to San Antonio for these events. But they should have these events. Like somebody needs to put something on in Galveston because that island, I just love it. I love the feeling of it.
She's like, I love the Myrtles. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have never been, and we've been talking about it, and we've been looking at prices. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting.
Yeah, I definitely know we're gonna have a great time there. What else is going on in our lives, girly? Oh, we do have that meditation and ghost hunt coming back soon. We just want the cold to be over with, and also, it's been off and on raining like really crazy here.
I know. It's been so unpredictable. Like it's cold, it's hot, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I think by March we'll be ready and set up again, and we'll start our locations and start selling our tickets for that again. We're gonna try to do it. What we were doing it like every 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah, we were doing like every two weeks. We were trying to get it going.
Yeah.
And we do a nice meditation and clear our minds and everything, and then we go ghost hunting during the day. And it's actually been really good because there's no crowds anywhere. It's quiet. Everybody's at work. We do it during the week. It's been really good. I like it. I'm a certified sound healer too, so it gets us into a good headspace while we're there.
That's something that we need to do. You need to do sound healing. You need to.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
She does sound healing, y'all, but yeah, I bet it's a lot.
I mean, yeah, it is setting up and just getting myself into a headspace to get someone else into their alignment. But I can do it.
Do you feel like if you're like not 100%, you are not like?
Yeah, I can't give that back to somebody.
Right. That makes sense. I've been taking classes on like herbalism. Is that what it's called?
Oh, herbology. That's awesome.
Herbology, yeah.
You're good.
I don't know words, y'all. I don't know words.
The study of herbs.
Herb,
which is great because you do candles and stuff.
Yes,
and that's awesome.
I know a little. I know enough, right? But I want to know more. It's just so interesting, the things and the plants that God created that do all these amazing things, and we're like spices here, spices there, and it's just so much more to that. Like every time we cook, it's like I make this pie every year, and I've been starting to make it from scratch because the recipe that my grandma had was like, a can of pumpkin and just just some other. It was a recipe off of a Cool Whip thing. So I've been making the whipped cream. I've been, I've gotten a better recipe in the last few years, And just, you add a little bit of clove and you add some ginger, and it's just like, oh, this is really cool how it's a holiday pie, but it's also very like
Oh yeah.
cleansing and protective. You know what I mean? It's
I like
just
using the
interesting.
word witchy. Yes. It's also
Well, and
witchy. Yeah.
stews and everything, it blows my mind. So I like learning about those things because you don't realize. And I can't smell, so when I cook, I am using the herbs based off of their properties, not like when I think what do I need to add, I don't think the smell to the taste. I'm adding because I know what the property is for that herb. Right? Does that make sense?
Well, it does because I mean, you do candles and you sell them, and they smell really freaking good every time. Like every time you make them, they smell wonderful. All of
I'm
them,
like,
every
no
single
idea.
one. Like every single one. And she has
You
no
know,
sense of smell. She can't smell any of her awesome candles.
the ones that I had made with the baby food jars, like the first batch that I had done, and they didn't have tops on them.
Right.
I asked the other day, I asked somebody if it still smelled because I was packing. Oh, I asked my mom. She's real sensitive with smell. And I asked her if it still smelled good. And she was like, kind of smells old. And I was like, oh, well, then get rid of them. Yeah, I was like, oh, I didn't think like, oh, because it doesn't have a top, it's not gonna stay fresh. I'm so glad I got new canisters and stuff like that. So I'm excited to sell that at Psychic and Spirit Fest. And just focus more on the candles and the things I really love. Focus a little bit more on those things. I got rid of a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that I'm like, okay, I don't need to focus on this. I'm not that great at this. Like resin. I'm not great at resin. Jen has got the resin thing down. She
I think
loves
it's what she
resin.
uses. I'm like, let me give you my resin. Let me show you my resin
I
supplier.
think I'm just not patient. Like, yeah. And I think
Well, I'm
your
not
art
either. That's
style is
why I bought
better.
like these heating pads that hurry the process up. I'm like, hurry up.
And the level, what is it? The level pad too? Like, yeah.
Yep. Oh man, not patient whatsoever. Like
But
I'm the
it
most
still
anxious person you'll meet. I'm not.
still works out. Even if my stuff does work out and it's not sticky or bubbly, I just don't like the art.
But you
Even
do.
my art, it's like petals. It's
But
herbs.
she does some awesome like intuitive infused things. Like she's done the earplugs,
Oh yeah, that I
the
like.
gauges. You've done the
Yeah,
gauges. You've done barrettes. You've done um quite a few things with some intention setting stuff, and they've come out
yeah.
beautiful.
See, though that I do like, even with the resin and the intention setting items, I feel like that's where my niche is.
I think so.
Because
I
everything
would
I
think.
do, I think everything anybody does, right? There's always an intention behind it. I mean, at least for me, I feel like everything that I do, there's an intention behind it, which might be why, like, I don't do a lot. Sometimes I'm just like, nope, because it's not there. I don't feel it. Like you said, like with the sound healing.
Yeah, I can't like if I'm too anxious, I can't throw that on somebody.
Yeah,
I get up anxious instead of nice, refreshed, and calmed.
it makes sense. Makes complete sense to me. I can't even do anything.
We're working on ourselves. We're good.
Yeah.
Slowly, we're getting
Back,
there.
let's backtrack. Let's talk about Six Realm House. I believe we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't really get to discuss that, did we?
We didn't. We didn't talk about it a lot. And I want to go back.
I do too.
I want to go back.
I need to go back and be like, hey, what's up with why is it so quiet last time? Wake up.
Right? I know
But
Annette and them are going.
yeah, that's awesome.
Annette's going. Jen bought her ticket. I think Deb, yeah, so they're going.
It's
But
not a very huge house where something like we'd have a lot of people again.
yeah, even last time we had 4 people. I think that was perfect.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So maybe we should do that again, or just you and I don't know.
We'll figure it out when it comes time. And they just fix a lot of stuff. We thought they closed down. They scared a lot of us, I think.
Gosh. Scared us.
They're like, we're shutting down until further notice. And we're like, what? We just went. Hold on.
Playing games with their paranormal hearts, y'all.
They sure did. We freaked. I was like stalking their page. And then finally,
I don't know if you're still on, but they're in Victoria. Yeah, I don't know if you've been there, but yeah, 6 Realm House. I want to go back. Okay, so let me see, because I want to show y'all this evidence. So we got some evidence, right? Where this curtain was going up, and it was just too weird the way it was moving. Just too weird for me. And everybody agreed except for Jen. Jen's like, there's a draft.
I've lived in an old house before. I grew up in a very old house.
But that wasn't a draft.
So when the curtain does something like that, and we used to use a curtain to keep the heat from going to other rooms. So it just got, I was like, no.
It's not like we didn't try to debug it, though. We did try to debug it. I mean, debunk it. Debunk it. And we couldn't. We couldn't for certain debunk it. Jesus. Words. Okay. So yeah, let's see.
I don't know. But I am the type of person who will be like, I need to know for certain if it's paranormal or not, because I'm not gonna say something's paranormal when I cannot prove it to be paranormal. But that's me.
Jeez. I'm so fat. Let me share, just so it's not like I'm looking and it's weird.
It is being weird right
now.
You're just staring around. It is getting a little awkward.
Facebook. Okay, share. Pull the curtain. No.
I don't know. Oh, there's a fucking hole here. Let me see.
so,
Yeah, it's me.
so this is the hole where there's a hole there for the camera, right? Okay.
That was Jen's so amazing.
Like, look at the way this thing moves, though. Look up. How about we up?
See, as a paranormal investigator,
All the way.
if I tell something like, "Hey, can you move?" I want to see that thing go freaking erratically jump up, or I want to stand by it and it's like trying to suffocate me or something.
But
Wrap
at the
around
end of
me.
the day, as an investigator, you know that that's not realistic. Right?
I don't know. I'm not in the other room either, so I gotta inspect if you want me to go looking for breezes.
I knew I should have gone there during the daytime too, because I wanted to see if I saw any light coming from anywhere.
Come morning time, this was not happening anymore.
I never went
And
back.
they've never seen this move this way prior, and I don't know if they have afterwards either.
I just get grossed out.
But they never went in that room, so they had no reason to go by that curtain.
Put that down.
But they had gone to the for one, the
Yes.
restrooms right there. The restrooms right there, and then the stairways, the psychomantium is right there. So I gotta pick you up.
I'm gonna look up too.
And we had been getting a weird feeling in the the second we got there and we were taking the tour, we felt weird in this room. And I was coming out of the restroom and I saw something in this room. Like the curtain was there, but I saw something beyond the curtain because you can, like, these curtains, you can see through it. And I saw something. And so I went and I got the REM pod and I put the REM pod in this room. So prior to this happening, there was already like things happening in this room. And this was the most active room.
Sorry, Thunder's getting.
I can't. I'm so short.
But yeah, so there's this hole, but the hole is here on top.
So if anything were to come straight down, fuck.
The hole was not
because
up in it
either,
which would make more sense if the hole was
fucking short, trying to feel a breeze. And I gotta see, like, if it's
to be under 6 feet.
Freaking rat's gonna come out and bite me.
That's what scared me more than anything else in that damn house, is that something was gonna crawl on my hand. Yeah.
Fuck, I can't do it for long.
But yeah, I don't know. I would like to go back to the house, definitely, and be like, move. Let's see you do it again. If I have to stay in that room, I will.
in there.
Yeah.
Do it.
Unless that's what made everything quiet. That's what my initial thought was, is that y'all mess with the room, and they were just like, well, fine.
Now I gotta figure out.
We're not going to do anything anymore. That's my thought.
Like, it feels cool. And that's all I can.
The girls are stuck at Art T because it's raining so hard. I don't know why they left.
There. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Okay, well.
And that REM pod went off all night.
This tiny one right there.
I didn't go further than that with any equipment, so.
There was no breeze in this room. We turned the AC off. All of the ACs in the entire house, we turned them off.
Except for the one in the room adjacent to that, which was originally connected, because we thought it was locked at the time.
She turned it off, didn't she?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It wasn't.
I don't
on.
recall.
She turned it off.
I don't recall. I just know that we saw
Turns out the door was
orbs.
unlocked for that room the entire night, and we could have gone in. And then we didn't. Because we kept seeing like anomalies in that room too.
I don't know.
But yeah. Look at that butt. Let's put it right under the fupa.
That's what we get for being mommies.
Almost falling.
So okay, but I put this. Goodness gracious. Why is it on my
And that's why we don't wear leggings, guys.
Amen.
For
Amen.
reasons of bending over and coming right in front of the camera. That's why we don't wear leggings.
So
You shouldn't
this
wear
is-
leggings. Don't wear leggings.
This is one of the candle things, but I was using this because if there's a breeze, then it would move it. Okay, so now it's completely stopped moving from when I set it down, and it didn't move. Why wouldn't this be triggered and moved if there's a breeze?
For me, I'm
Breeze
gonna keep
enough.
telling you,
A breeze
it's not
enough
gonna
to
target
move-
just the bottom. So if the breeze happens on the top, the whole curtain's gonna
There's a spirit
like
here.
it will come down the curtain. It won't just
Anyone
be
have
like
an opinion on this? I know
flop
we
the
only have 4
bottom.
people watching, but does anybody have an opinion? Help us out here. This is why I end up not sharing evidence, because every time I find something, Jen's like, but I'm like, let the people decide.
We do let the people decide because I don't even like posting my evidence. You
We
know
don't.
I will argue against my own self.
Don't think that we don't find evidence, guys. We do. We get great evidence. We just don't want to share it with you because people are
Like if
mean.
I can't prove something, I'll put it out there.
Starts again.
I do not like something that I'm pretty sure was not paranormal.
So it's
Like I'm
basically a scarecrow.
99.9%. I'm
Was it
lysoling this
You just wanna-
evidence.
won't go in there anymore. They refuse to go. in there.
Your Lysol.
So we put a REM
Yes.
pod, and they didn't
I'm
say
gonna
why
lysol this
either.
evidence.
So we put a REM pod, we put a camera.
Yeah.
Didn't move. You see the little cat
It
still in the
was
same
done.
spot. Didn't move.
I can't see.
I need to review. So there was a camera in there with the REM
I'm
pod.
skeptical.
We need to review that. I
Yeah,
guess people
you're.
don't-
You gals are the best.
We only have two people listening now. I'm like, I guess people don't find this as interesting as
It's probably us. We're so boring. We're sorry. We're boring today.
it's so boring. Okay, so I'm gonna rewind it again. Let's watch this damn curtain move, yo. It would make
I should have.
and put it right there. Because you would think the breeze is gonna come up from this way. It's not coming from the top. It's coming. It would be coming from where we're standing. There was no breeze there. And the way it
sticking
moves,
by it.
that's not a breeze. It's not like a boom. It's like the house was breathing or something.
But yeah, it's a house. It's an old house.
Yeah. Just
Like
something.
as a poor person who grew up in a not very
Move the curtain more, like you were doing.
whatchamacallit, well insulated house.
Look, I said do it more, and it did it more.
God, I wish I could go back to my grandparents.
There you go. It's more like when I see things move, I know whether something fell or it was moved. You know what I mean? Like it's different when it's paranormal. It's not. It's as if somebody's holding it. It's not natural. You know what I mean? It
I'm
moves
gonna have
in the
to
same
agree to
way.
disagree on this one, just because of experience I've had living in a house that I've had to put a curtain up.
Dark side agrees with me.
Oh, we got lightning. And lots of thunder happening here.
You also use the same example
So
as if
we
that
can
house
have
was not
the
haunted as well.
start control.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but the point is that
with
you're
the
saying
with
it
the
was
curtain,
Yeah.
no. Like
So
with the bed, yes. With all of my side of the room, yeah. But with the other side of the room where we're trying to keep the cool in, no. That was an old house. And I don't know when they added on or what years they added on, because I remember that they were saying there wasn't even a room on the opposite end and
and it's only
something
like
about
behind.
building thing. I don't know. And prior to me, apparently there were no deaths in that house.
So considering
Just
this is
apparently outside, which I had to
Yeah.
clarify
there's a spirit
with
playing the
family.
piano, could you pull it back harder?
Yeah.
I can't even go back to that house. So
We did use
Faster?
this candle at the jail in Forestville, and we got some pretty interesting evidence with that. So I like that candle. Sometimes it's the simplest things. Got it on Amazon for less than $20. And I liked it. I like it a lot.
I
What
can't
you're
even
saying
find
is
where the
that
heck we are on online right now.
What do you mean?
Pull it back. All
Have
the
you
way
both
up.
shared?
If it was shared or not?
Yeah, I can't find it.
All the way. All the way.
The heck,
All the way.
Facebook?
That's why we have 3 viewers. And it's like me and you and someone else.
Robbie's live right now. There's no winning.
Breathe. There's not, because that's not.
That's
winning,
why we have nobody. That's Robbie doing story time.
right.
I don't know.
I think he's doing some sales,
I gotta inspect if you want me to go looking for breeze.
which we're
Start doing that.
I-
This is an idea that we told Robbie about.
yeah, we have something
Wow.
coming up that we're trying to put together.
You want to see her.
We gotta just take some pictures of our items
She's a cockroach. You don't.
so y'all can adopt.
I just gave
Ad-
stuff.
Adopt, don't shop for haunted items.
Okay.
Know that they're like
Yes.
they've been investigated. You know, verify that they adopt, don't shop. 100 items. I agree.
My bad.
Yeah, and the reason why we want to do this is because we're saving them from getting
Up to.
thrown out
Yeah.
or from going to people who are just going to mistreat them or the wrong people. Like, there's
Let's go over here.
Bad people out there, guys.
like,
There's a
don't
crystal
throw out
there.
a haunted object. What somebody's going to take care of this thing.
By the door.
Yeah.
We'll investigate it though ahead of time and let y'all know, you know, what devices went off with it, if we
Oh,
caught
there's a
anything, if
fucking
we've
hole
had
there.
any
Let's see.
communication with it, if we've gotten any names out of it,
Did you see that
if
hole
there's a
there?
backstory. There's
I can't.
there's
I'm
a
short.
cluster of things that Jennifer Rose got from an estate sale that I had saw online because of a painting that caught my eye. And I sent her and she was like, "Oh, it's close by where I live." And she went to go see the painting and she ended up coming back with like 3
Here.
paintings, a stuffed monkey doll, and a clown and a ring. And that ring
It's been going off.
has an interesting story, and I'll let Jennifer Rose tell it.
My bad. I clicked something and now I'm not
And then
pleased.
here, this doll. It's also active.
What is happening? Man, oh, that ring. So, goodness gracious.
Yeah, you
This
gotta get
ring
out.
hurts me.
Hold on, you gotta get out of there because I think you're gonna hear
Jesus.
that audio over
I
you.
can't. I know, but I can't. I was trying.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what you're doing, so I can't help you.
I'll just have to stop hearing this.
Yeah. So she went to this estate sale. I sent her because a painting had caught my eye. And she's taking pictures and she's like, which thing? And she'll take like a panoramic
Yeah.
picture of every single thing in that room. And then she'll be like, what is it?
So yeah, we'll validate each other that way. Where I'm like, I'm like in a room where I know there's something I'm getting off of one item. Took a picture of it. She pointed exactly to what I was wanting her to point to, and I was like, "Yep, that's it. Buying it." So I bought it, and
And one of these was a ring.
yeah,
And this
that particular time that we did that, it was a ring. And it was like in a group, like there was a whole bunch of rings. It wasn't like, oh, that's the pretty thing or anything. Like there was a whole bunch of rings on a table full of jewelry, and I took a picture of the entire thing. So that's how we ended up with it. Bought it, gave it to Jen. Then Paranormal Fest came around, and we brought our haunted items, and I was like, hey, where's the ring? And Jen's like, I don't know, I can't find it. She knew exactly where the ring was. The ring was there up until the time she went to go grab it. So backtrack a little bit. Prior to this, I had given her my bag of ghost balls, right? So that she can put on each one of the items so that while she's investigating them, right? And I went to a mediumship thing, and I wanted the ghost balls, right? So I went and picked up some of the ghost balls. And this was the only thing in this bag was the ghost balls. I used the ghost balls the night prior. I had taken the entire, like it was in a clear plastic bag, taken the entire bag out. I had emptied the entire bag because I used all of the ghost balls. Like this bag was empty. There was nothing in this bag. And so then fast forward, we Paranormal Fest and didn't have the ring, didn't know where the ring was. I go and I take my bag of ghost balls and I'm getting them ready for something else. I pull the bag out of my backpack, and the first thing I see is the ring inside my bag.
And it's been there's a haunted clown doll. It's been sitting on her lap forever. I just had it there. I was like, well, these things came from the same house. I'm just gonna have it displayed with her.
It was there after I picked up the ghost balls. Like she had it. I had already had the ghost balls in my possession. I had already put them in this bag. It had been a while, and the ring was there. She had the ring. I did not have the ring in this bag. There's just no way that it was that long that she didn't notice it or anything. Like no, there's no way. And like I said, I emptied the entire bag. So suddenly,
Yeah, you said you had dumped it out onto the floor when you went to go investigate with this
yes.
group of. We went with the witch project. There was like a group of women, and they were going to the Masonic Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, if you dumped it out, I don't see how that ring didn't just plop out too. I mean,
it's a big ring. I grabbed this bag and it's the first thing I saw and I freaked the heck out. It was like midnight. And I took a bag, I took a picture of it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I said, I took a picture of it and messaged, and I was like, what the fuck?
she's like, the ring. I was like,
And then I sent her a voice message and I was like, the fuck? What is this doing in my possession?
My thought it was trying to get back home because she lived over there in the area where she got it. I was like, it's trying to make its way back home. And if you're dumping shit out, it's gonna be like, hey, let me hop out over here. Let me get kicked that way. I'm thinking it was trying to go home. There's just no way. And then she like hands it back to me, makes me get out of the bag. I get out of the bag and I look at it and it's changing colors now.
Oh yeah, it's suddenly a mood ring.
It had not changed colors with anybody. Nobody. No one.
Like
Mm.
like several people were like, "Is it a mood ring? Is it a mood ring?" And we were like, "No, it's not a mood ring. Like it doesn't change colors." And several people put it on, didn't change colors. It's this coolest crystal ball looking ring. Looked like a mood ring. We thought it was a mood ring. Did mood ring? It did a mood. The ring did not mood.
It did not mood.
And now suddenly it's mooding. After that, it's like,
Yeah, I put it in a box. I put a crystal in with it and a crystal on top of it. And I checked on it maybe a few weeks ago just to make sure, and it was still in there.
yeah.
By chance, I'm just waiting for it to like pop out or not be in there
Yeah,
anymore.
Take the crystals out and see what happens. We'll fucking lose the ring. Gonna end up back in this new house.
That will be something. Oh my gosh. No, it's trying to go home, remember? We're gonna find it like in the street somewhere.
Right.
That'd be
Somebody's
nuts.
gonna post. Anybody missing this ring?
Yes.
Stop it. Stop doing that.
Get back here. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well. Well, we did our hour.
We did.
That's what we that's what we really wanted to talk about with things coming up. The
I
next
had
time you
fun. Did you have
catch us
fun?
live. Huh?
I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, heck yeah. It's always fun.
Always fun.
It's always fun. We talk about random stuff like we're on the phone together.
Yeah, we do that. By the way, we'll be on the phone for like 6 hours and not realize it. It's super fun. We love to. What is it? What is it that we do? What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know we just lose track of time. We just like we're in the house, like we're in the freaking house together. We're just there hanging
Yeah.
out.
We'll be like working, just talking on the phone or not even saying anything, and yeah, but like doing different things. Like,
And we'll be like, oh, check this out. And we'll send a picture to each other
yeah,
while on the phone. Yeah, that's us.
yep, that's us. All right, guys. Well, catch us when we're gonna be at 209 House next Saturday. We will be traveling and to Cleburne, and we'll have our see if you can catch us. If you catch us, take a video of us, send a picture, something. We've had that happen before where we just ride all over the car and people will catch us on the move on the way to Ghost Hunt.
Yep.
So that's what we'll be doing next weekend.
So we'll see you guys Saturday. Hopefully we'll remember to go live for a little bit. We'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try.
I know we didn't even go live when we went to the museum at all. To the
We
gym.
did not. We didn't.
Not at all.
But we had fun though.
That's not what's important to us.
We had fun. We got evidence.
We don't know.
We didn't post it.
At this point, we don't know exactly why we do this anymore because it is for ourselves because we don't post our evidence. We don't go live. We don't really care how many viewers or followers we have.
Like there's 3. I'm pretty sure you and I are
2.
each of them. Pretty sure you're one of them.
I'm one of them. Person watching.
We love you, other person. Thank you for watching.
Much love, much love. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go. I gotta go with my kids who are now stuck because they decided to go to RT, and knowing that it was gonna rain, and now they're like, I don't want to come back. It's raining too hard. I can't drive from this. So, yay.
Stuck in a storm. And it's still thundering really loud here.
I know. Hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, we're gonna go get them. All right.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Later. Bye bye. I'm gonna do this little thingy. Peace out.